We have covered some exciting topics so far, and we're going to add to it as we move forward in this section. But I wanted to pause for a minute and talk about the traditional module pattern. I'm not going to teach it in this topic, but I want to make you aware that we talk about it in the module section later on. And the traditional module pattern takes advantage of many of these concepts that we've been talking about, specifically closure and encapsulation. And the reason I want to mention it here is in case, as you're moving through this course, you want to jump to that section and just cover the module pattern while this closure stuff is fresh and while you're excited about it. If you're like me, when I first started understanding closure and started understanding what you could do with it, it was a very exciting pattern for me. And so I started looking at things like the traditional module pattern, like the namespace pattern. These are patterns that take advantage of closure and have been used traditionally in JavaScript for some time. New constructs or new ECMAScript releases have made some of them not quite as necessary because of the addition of modules, but it's still important to understand that traditional module pattern, because if you understand it, you understand closure. You understand some of these concepts that we're talking about. So there you go. If you want to jump to that and dive into that more detail, go ahead. Otherwise, stick with the normal flow. We'll get to it eventually, and it might be a great way to review some of these concepts we've covered in this section. All right, let's move on to the next topic.